It's your smell what the Verd is barbecuing.
G'day jabronis, it is TheVerd incarnate, back with you again for week number 2 of the Pokemon Masters Cup. Unfortunately no face cam, as for some reason at the last second my Camtasia has decided to shit itself, so my 3DS capture is taking care of this bad boy. But as you can see, we're up against Kingdra. When it came to predicting his team, I honestly wasn't too sure what he was going to bring. I'm expecting things like the Honchkrow and whatnot, but we're going to have to wait and see. You know the team that I'm bringing. If you haven't, pause this video, go back to my battle, and you can check it out. My voice is a bit hoarse. I'm going to need some water. More hoarse than J-Specs right now. My team's lit though. I'm ready for this. I'm writing down his team right now, and I'm psyched. Alright, let's see what he brought. Let's see what he's got here. Okay. So he didn't bring the Honchkrow. That's perfect. That is ideal. He has Latias, he has the Muck, he has the Metagross, he didn't bring Sticky Webs either, which is even better for me, honestly. Emboar, Shaman, and the Mega Altaria. Okay, so looking at this, my definite best lead against the majority of his team is going to be Nidoqueen. It just matches up very, very nicely against everything, and it's just really nice there. Absol's going to be really nice because I can pretty much spam knockoff against a lot of his team, and knocking off Emboar's item is going to mean that I can pretty much wall it with Cresselia and kill it. So, at the last minute as well, guys, I put Moonblast on Cresselia, which will allow me to hit the Latias and the Altaria both quite hard. So, China's going to lead out, and we're going to jump into this one. So I'm just going to quickly write on my side. I'm going to write down my team as well, just so I know that if anything dies. I feel pretty darn good about this matchup, though. Yeah, I feel very, very strong about this matchup. Metagross doesn't bother me. I have a lot of ways to deal with it. I'm not really too worried about the Muck either, to be fair. Emboar is a bit of an issue. Shaman's a bit of an issue, but I think my team has the overall stuff it needs to get the job done. I'm not even nervous, I'm just really need that drink of water, but I want to write all this stuff down. He took his time to the last second to put his team in. We're hoping he chose all of his team. He did. The one thing about Kingdra as well you're going to find with this battle probably is he does take his time to think about a lot of stuff, but yeah, I think we should be okay here on lead matchup. We're about to find out, obviously. So, I'm just going to finish writing out my team. He does lead Shaman, which is fine. It's completely fine with us, because, as I've said, we are an Assault Vest Nidoqueen. We can take any hit this Shaman wants to throw at us right now, which is pretty decent. Now, let me just finish writing out the rest of my team that I'm rocking with today, which is the Tangrowth, and then who is the other member of my team that I'm bringing? It's a good question. I did have one more member. Why? Oh, Gengar, of course. Gengar also has a fantastic matchup against the team that my opponent has decided to bring. I can basically spam Shadow Ball, which is nice, but at turn 1, I just want to quickly check on the off chances it's physical Shaman. I actually don't know if Shaman gets access to Zen Headbutt. I don't believe it does. But, you know, just for GP, you might hear my keyboard going off a little bit here. But I just, I want to check to see if Shaman does get access to Zen Headbutt. It does. I really doubt this is a physical Shaman, though. I really have no reason not to just stay in and click Poison Jab here, just to see what he wants to do, and go from there. I mean, he's in a pretty good position here. He can quite freely go for a Seed Flare, a Psychic, and Earth Power, but because I'm Assault Vest, I can take those, and I believe, because I am max attack, I will be able to kill this Shaman right now with my Nidoqueen. I'm going to do the Calcs first, but I know I can definitely take any special attacking hit that he wants to go for. 110%. Definitely going to be able to take it, because I am obviously Assault Vest. And what I want to now see is 252 attack with a non-attack decreasing nature. He will go for the Psychic. We can eat this up because we are Assault Vest. We eat that up very nicely, and we can get off the Poison Jab. And this should kill, because I am max attack Sheer Force. It does not. Do we get the Poison? We do not. So what I can do now though is quite safely, I'm going to take a little bit of time before I do this though, because I don't want to reveal it straight away. He does know Nidoqueen gets access to Sucker Punch. I don't think he's going to go for the Synthesis. I feel like he doesn't have it, and if he does, I can just double out into my Tangrowth here, so it's fine, but I'm just going to take a little bit of time, let him think that he's got this all covered. I kind of want to see what kind of... that was awesome at getting off that amount of damage. So if I have the Poison Jab, how much would that have normally done to a Shaman? So that's about the damage it was expected to do, so can't complain. He is definitely well and truly in range of Sucker Punch, so I'm going to go for it now. Does he stay in is the question. I'm really hoping he does, because getting rid of Shaman without having my Tangrowth weakened is going to be huge in the complexion of this battle. I'll really appreciate if that happened, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know if it will happen or not just yet. Hopefully it does, but the Shaman being weakened, even if it goes with Synthesis now, it's not really the end of the world. I don't think he will. I don't think it's worth the risk, because obviously if I choose to just click Poison Jab, he loses Shaman. So he either is switching out here, or I believe he is going to go for an attacking move, and that should mean we can get a kill. I'm going to grab my quick drink now. So 6 minutes in, and again, China on that lead matchup is looking very, very strong. He knows another Psychic will kill me. Question is whether he wants to go for it. I am more than happy to write down that Nidoqueen gets the kill of Shaman on turn 2. That would be phenomenal. If he watched my week 1 battle, he would know I have Sucker Punch. He does withdraw. I don't really think that's the best way, because I'm trying to think of his team right now and what wants to come in. He goes into Yuck, and sure, I reveal Sucker Punch, that's fine. I don't believe Muck has a move that can kill my Nidoqueen from here, though. I don't believe Muck has access to a ground type move. It gets Dig, that's about it. So I'm pretty free to just click Earthquake. I didn't see an Air Balloon. I'm gonna feel really dumb here if there was an Air Balloon, but I'm just gonna click Earthquake because I didn't see an item on Muck. And I mean, I'm assuming this Earthquake does. I have no idea what kind of Muck sets. It could be Banded. Banded Ice Punch would kill me, but at the same time, I feel like a Nidoqueen Earthquake should be doing an absolute ton, if not killing. And Nidoqueen's pretty much done its job in this battle. It's weakened Shaman, and Earthquake's going to it shouldn't kill if this is a max HP Muck, but I am more than happy to get off as much damage as I can with Nidoqueen here, because looking at the rest of the matchup, it doesn't really match up too great against the rest of my opponent's team. Sucker Punch would have been nice maybe, but I have Absol for that too, and I'm almost at the point where I can come in with Absol and basically click Knock Off and get kills, so that's really nice too. I'm in a really strong position now that Shaman's weakened. It is definitely less of a threat to my team, but I have no reason not to click Earthquake here. He could be a Choice Scarf Muck, but then again, I don't believe Muck has a hell of a lot of speed. It has 50 speed, so I actually think with the speed creeping I did with Nidoqueen, there is no way even a Scarf Muck can outspeed me. And this Earthquake should be doing a lot. If he is not max HP invested, I have a chance to kill. It really just depends on what kind of Muck this is. I really don't know. I can't imagine it being physically defensive, because that just makes like no sense. But he decides to switch out to what? Cotton Candy, which is the Mega Altaria. Okay. I'm not really sure of these switches, but what I want to see is actually a max speed Altaria hits 259. I believe I didn't speed creep my Nidoqueen to that point. 132. I got 129. So if he is an adamant Mega Altaria, I will actually outspeed this thing. So thing is that I could keep Nidoqueen around, because Nidoqueen's kind of nice at this point, especially if my opponent... Yeah, I can preserve Nidoqueen here, and I could go out to Cresselia, but at the same time, he would have to be Jolly, Mega Altaria here, and Earthquake, in order to be able to kill me, and then I could go straight out to my Heatran and definitely get a lot of momentum. I feel like it's my more appropriate play, because I'm looking at his team. Nidoqueen does come back in quite nicely on a lot of things, and there's no way he DDs here. There's absolutely no way he Dragon Dances on my Nidoqueen. I think I'm actually pretty safe to go out to my Cresselia. I feel like he's not going to keep... Actually, I could go out to Tangrowth as well, is really nice in this situation, because he could be... no, there's always Hyper Voice Fire Blast. I either go into Tangrowth or Cresselia. I'm gonna go into Cress. I could go into Gengar too. Definitely a possibility, but I'm gonna go into Cresselia. It is probably my safer switch in, so I'm gonna choose to do that, as Earthquake seems to be his best option here. I don't think Dragon Dance is a good play, knowing that Nidoqueen could kill him with the Poison Jab, so I think he's going to play it safe, Mega Evolve here, and go for the EQ. Cresselia does have a fair bit of defensive investment, so should be able to take on this Altaria quite nicely, as long as it's not like a Spadef set, as he is going to try and EQ, and obviously because I have the Levitate, that ain't going to do jack. So, thing is here, he has no reason to stay in. Cresselia is a pretty decent way of beating this thing. So I kind of want to make a prediction at this point, which is for me to potentially double into my Heatran. But at the same time, it's not worth it. I think my safest play is actually just to go for a Shadow Ball, because there's no way he's going to just stay in and attack me, and I think his best switch into my Cresselia on his team is looking like being the Metagross, and being able to get a big Shadow... It's not really a big Shadow Ball, being able to get damage. It's definitely going to be important. This is definitely a tough battle, although he doesn't have the Honchkrow. Him having the Mega Altaria is still very scary. I have a lot of ways to deal with it, but as I said, I do have a pretty solid matchup, I feel, right now. So I just got to keep on doing what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I just didn't think to speed creep Nidoqueen before Mega Altaria Mega Evolves. I could have definitely given it that little bit more speed so that I could have definitely outsped Mega Altaria and gone for a Poison Jab, because getting off that damage on Altaria could have like won me the game. He's going to choose the DD. Okay, I'm going to be able to get off damage here with Cresselia, so I'm not really too fussed by these plays. I'm just going to be able to get off a Shadow Ball here. I was predicting the Metagross, as I said. This shouldn't do too much, though, to an Altaria. It does nothing. I don't get the Spadef drop either. That looks like it's a very bulky Altaria. I'm going to choose the Moonblast here, as I know I can take the hit from Altaria. I don't really want to switch out right now. I can't risk switching out. I'm just going to go for the Moonblast, as I do have a lot of ways to deal with Altaria at this point. Depending on... Also, from this damage, I can also tell exactly what kind of Altaria I am dealing with. Definitely there is a difference between Jolly and Banded when it comes to this Cresselia set, so I'm definitely going to be able to... Not Jolly and Banded, Jolly and Adamant. So definitely going to check this out, as we're going to look at defensive Cress against this thing. So Moonblast is going to do diddly squat. I really was hoping it would do more, but it really doesn't to a Mega Altaria, which is definitely worrying, but because I have Rocky Helmet, this should be okay. He's going to go for the return. I should be able to eat this quite nicely. It does a bit more than a 2 KO, which is not bueno, so I think that might potentially... I don't know. I'm going to go for the Moonblast for damage here. That does a lot. Do I get a crit there? I don't, but I get a special attack drop, which means practically nothing at this point. I kind of want to keep Cress around for the Emboar. So here's the thing. I can't really switch out, though, at this point, but I don't want to lose Cress. That's definitely a 2 KO. I need to check the damage on this thing. So obviously that is a +1 Mega Altaria. I'm thinking it is Adamant, just from the looks of the damage here. It's definitely leaning towards being that way. Definitely one thing I have in the back that's really solid here is my Gengar that can come in straight afterwards and get the kill, because I believe that this Cress with the 68 HP investment and the 252 HP, if I chuck both of them at level 50, I think the calc will show me exactly what I'm seeing from the damage output, which is, yep, definitely going to kill me here. So my choice now is whether I would like to sack something else to keep Cresselia around, or if I feel the rest of my team can deal with his team quite nicely. I definitely feel he is an Adamant Mega Altaria here. I can obviously lose Cress here, then go straight into my Gengar and get a kill, or I can go into my Tangrowth. Problem is, I don't think I can go into Tangrowth and take 2 of these because he is Adamant. I can't really go into Heatran either, because then he'll just Earthquake. So I'm basically losing a Pokemon here to Altaria. I was going to choose the right one, because if I let Cresselia go down now, Emboar becomes a serious problem to my team, especially since I don't really have a switch into it. I have a lot of things that outspeed it, but I think, honestly, I need to just choose a sack, and I think my best sack here is China, because I do have ways of dealing with the other elements of his team. I don't feel like I need China to deal with them. Oh, no, no. No! I timed out. I timed out. Oh, no. I didn't want to lose Cress. I didn't want to lose Cress there. That's really unfortunate for me. Okay, that puts us on the back foot. I did not want to lose Cresselia that turn. Okay. So, damage control. The good thing is, I think his Altaria is in Rock's range, which is really nice. So, definitely that's a possibility, but I believe with the Heatran set, I can't come in. I believe with my Tangrowth set, though, I can come in, and that's definitely what I'm leaning towards doing, is just coming straight in with Tangrowth and going for the knockoff, because I don't think... It won't kill, but there's no reason for him to stay in and attack me, is there? I think I have to go Gengar here. I think my Gengar set If I'm remembering correctly, it was like that. I didn't realize the timer was running down so fast. That's really bad on my part, and that could potentially cost me the game because I needed that crest. Okay, 108 HP Gengar is what I'm looking at here. I believe I put enough into this Gengar to be able to live this. So 108 HP, 31 at level 50. I believe I put in just enough into this Gengar. Yep, there is no way an Adamant Return can kill my Gengar, so I am definitely 110% going into him right now. Boogeyman is coming in. He's coming to get you. Definitely going into Boogeyman here. And I have no reason not to click Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball kills the Altaria. Even if he goes for the Roost, it's doing a decent chunk to this thing. So I definitely just click Shadow Ball because on the off chance Metagross comes in, I want to catch that thing too. There is no way a +1 return can kill me unless for some reason he has the Dragon move. I really wouldn't understand that at all. I feel like he's not Dragon Dance 3 attacks. I feel like the last move he has is Roost. It makes absolute sense for it to be Roost here. And yeah, I've just got to play smart around this. I was also tempted to go into Mega Absol there and, you know, threaten with Sucker Punch to go for the Pursuit or the Play Rough, but this is definitely my better play because +1 Adamant Mega Altaria only does 98.6% max to my Gengar. I'm really just upset that I timed out there with Gengar. That was, not with Gengar, with Crest. That was bad, guys. That was really, really bad. Return cannot kill me. I did the calcs. What? He crit me. Oh my, no. Oh no. I have no choice now but to go into New Day Rocks, and now we are in a whole world of pain, guys, because my only way to deal with Emboar now is my Nidoqueen, I think. I think that crit might have just cost us the game. This is not looking good for us now. We are definitely in a bad way. So Nidoqueen is still alive. Cresselia dies to Mega Ult. Gengar dies to Mega Ult. And it's really frustrating because I did the exact calc, and the exact calc with the set that I had did 83.8 to 98.6. That crit absolutely mattered just then. And I have to click Sludge Bomb here because it guarantees the kill even if he roosts. I just can't risk this shit. He's going to go for the roost. I can't. He's given me a potential chance to still bring this back. I know Sludge Bomb should be able to still do an absolute ton to this Cresselia because of the ridiculous special attack that Tangrowth has. It does do a ton. Can we get the poison, please? Thank you. Okay. That's good. And it takes it out. Okay. Okay. We get a little bit of hacks back. It definitely does not make up for it, though. Definitely not. Okay, so here's the thing. If he goes into Emboar, I definitely have to play this smart. There is a chance I can bring this back, though, with Mega Absol. Mega Absol definitely has a chance to bring it back. The problem is going to be the Emboar, and I just have to play around it really, really, really well now. Like, ridiculously well. Yeah, this has put me in quite the predicament. It really has. I didn't... Oh, that turn where I lost Crest, I could have just sacked off my Nidoqueen, and then everything would have been fine, because hopefully Gengar wouldn't have got crit then, and I still would have had Crest and Gengar, and I could have played around this, but now, oh my god, now we are in trouble. This is going to be very hard to bring back. The plus side is that Absol can beat Latias by itself, it can beat the Metagross by itself, and it can beat the Shaman. The issues are obviously the Emboar, which I'm really not sure how I'm going to beat it just yet. Thing is though, Tangrowth doesn't really serve too much more of a purpose to me in this battle, so I can definitely sack it here if the Emboar comes in. If he wants to try and go for the Flare Blitz, he may go for the Superpower predicting Heatran, so I can go for the knockoff to get rid of a potential Life Orb, so that gives my Heatran a chance to live the Superpower. And then maybe we can get somewhere from there. Muck is going to be a little bit annoying, but he's going to go into Shaman. I don't really know about this play. I'm going to Sludge Bomb again to kill it, because getting rid of Shaman now would be great. I guess he's going to try and Air Slash flinch me. That would be really shit of him. That really would be shit of him. If that was his tactic, was to Air Slash flinch me. Yeah, I wouldn't really agree with that tactic, to be fair. And I can't really risk Tangrowth either. Like, if he Air Slash flinches me on the first turn, I might double in a Heatran and then double back into Tangrowth and go from there, but it's just not ideal. I do still have that Sugar Berry on Heatran, which could come in clutch against the Metagross, definitely. I feel like Heatran itself also has a really good chance of bringing this back. It's just the Emboar now, guys. That's the thing. Like, I had Cresselia designed to deal with this Emboar, and I just misplayed on that Mega Altaria. I should have clicked Moonblast straight away. I shouldn't have predicted the Metagross. Even if the Metagross came in, what was it doing to my Crest? That was just bad, because I could have gone for the Moonblast there, and then another Moonblast after that, plus the Rocky Helmet. Basically put his Altaria in a spot of dying. Then Gengar could have been preserved. I definitely had a lot of other players that could have made there, so that was really, really bad on my part. But he's given me a chance here by going into Shaman. I guess he didn't want to go into Emboar for some reason, but if he tries to go into Emboar now and he gets caught with the Sludge Bomb Poison, that is huge. If Emboar can go down, guys, we have a legitimately good chance of winning. I regret not having Earthquake now on Tangrowth. I chose Rock Slide because Honchkrow seemed a lot more reliable coming in, and plus if Emboar came in, Knockoff was the play, and I had Cresselia to deal with that. So this is definitely going to be a close battle now. It really shouldn't have been, because if I was able to kill that Altaria, I feel like I had it. He's going to go for Psychic, so he's dead. Okay, cool. Tangrowth eats that. We Sludge Bomb. Down goes Shaman. So New Day rocks with 2 kills already in this battle. The 2 kills for the team right now. So all that's left is Latias, Muck, Metagross, Emboar. Emboar does come in. Now here's the thing. I have to go for knockoff here, because if you look at the rest of his team, Latias, Muck, Metagross, Emboar. Sure, it'd be nice to have Tangrowth around for the Latias, but honestly, at the end of the day, I have to keep it in here. If he goes for the Flare Blitz, it's fine, because then I can go into my Nidoqueen, and I can go from there, definitely. And I think my play here is just to go for the knockoff, because if he is Life Orb, his Superpower shouldn't be able to kill me from here, and I can get rid of his item. It's definitely by far my best play. If he Flare Blitzes here, it's also okay, because he's taking a massive amount of recoil plus Life Orb, which is good, because that's potentially putting him into knockoff plus Play Rough range from my Mega Absol, and that is really critical, because if Mega Absol can get the job done against this Emboar too, Mega Absol is looking very, very good late game. Alongside Nidoqueen, it's oh boys, it's going to be close. It's going to be very, very close. My play definitely here is to knock off. I could have preserved Tangrowth maybe for the Latias, but I have a Mega Absol to deal with Latias, so I'm not really too worried about that. I don't believe an Emboar Superpower here will kill me. Most definitely. He does give us about. It should not be able to kill me from here. I do have a bit of defensive bulk. It does not kill me. Do we see the Life Orb Emboar? Show me that Life Orb Emboar. We do not. I'm going to knock off an item though. And he was Choice Scarfed. Okay, so here's the thing. Another superpower doesn't kill me. So my play here is actually to go for a Sludge Bomb. And if Emboar lets itself get hit again, then I can really make some plays. So I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. And let's see if he goes for another Flare Blitz, because he knows my Heatran is still at play. He definitely knows my Heatran is still in the back there. So I feel like he's going to Superpower again, because I've obviously not... If I had Earthquake there, that would have been huge. He's going to Blitz. That's totally fine by me. I need to sack off my Tangrowth anyway at that point. And now that the Emboar's Scarf is gone, that is huge too. So Emboar has taken that recoil. He's sitting at... Okay, what I need to calc now is how much I can do to this Emboar with my Nidoqueen. That's what I need to check, because honestly, what's looking really nice right now is a Nidoqueen Poison Jab. That's what I'm really digging the look of right now, and I want to see how much it's going to do to this Emboar. So Poison Jab is definitely killing. It is definitely killing. That is with a Life Orb though, so just give me a sec. Without the Life Orb, the Poison Jab is still killing, so that is huge. I have EV this Nidoqueen to definitely outspeed Emboar. I have to go into it here. And if he goes into Latias, he is taking a huge amount of damage regardless. So that is really, really... This is big, okay? Emboar being weakened now is big. What I need to calc now also, which I will do... just going to get rid of the -1. I'm definitely clicking Poison Jab here. It is by far my optimal play. There's no reason for him to go into Muck or the... He goes into Latias or he sacks Emboar. If he sacks Emboar here, this is massive. But I just want to check a calc on Mega Absol versus Emboar, because I want to see what the combination... So from here, if Emboar has no item though, that's going to be the thing. No item on Emboar means that I'd say he's about at 70% right now. The combination of Knockoff plus Play Rough has a very good chance to kill. I think we might be able to bring this back with Mega Absol. It really depends on if the Metagross or the other thing is Colbert. The other thing is if he is adamant with Sucker Punch, I don't believe he kills my Nidoqueen from here. I have a lot of bulk, and he is -1 attack as well. So I feel like he has to preserve his Emboar and switch here. And if he goes out to Latias, I can rifle off a Poison Jab, which should do an absolute ton. Even, I think it's honestly just going to be... I don't even know what kind of Latias. If it's an offensive-ish Latias, like obviously my Absol can have a field day against it. But my Nidoqueen should be able to still do a lot of damage to this thing. He is going to withdraw. He has to go out to Latias here. Okay, he goes out to Muck. I don't know why. This should still do a decent amount of damage to Muck because it doesn't have the best defenses in the world. But Muck can't really touch me that great. And I actually feel like my play here is to go directly into my Heatran. Because I have the Sugar, I don't think he has Dig. And I can get at my Rocks, which basically puts Emboar into Knockoff plus Play Rough range from Absol. And that's really nice, and I feel like that's definitely my play here. Because he could also go for the double into Latias. And yeah, Heatran is definitely the play I want to go for here. We are still down 4-3, but the EQ here from Nidoqueen is very, very obvious. I think I could have also gone for Ice Punch there, but Nidoqueen is so important in this battle right now that I can't risk that because I can still get damage off against the Muck late game and the Metagross. If I can get rid of this Latias soon, then things are looking really, really good for us. And I think I can do that with Heatran plus Mega Absol. I can basically get off the Flash Cannon damage next turn with Heatran if he goes into the Mega Latias, which I think he will. He has no reason to sack off his Muck here against the Nidoqueen. It doesn't achieve anything. And if I can get the damage off against Latias, then I can basically Pursuit Trap that with my Mega Absol, as he knows he'll die basically if he stays in. And then from there, we can definitely play around, I think, the rest of his team with the combination. I mean, basically after that, I'm pretty sure I just spam EQ with Nidoqueen to win. So that's a basic thing as well. If we can just get rid of the Latias, we have a chance to win with Nidoqueen. Only thing it would stop us with priority, but there isn't enough priority to stop the combination of Mega Absol plus Nidoqueen. So I'm going to switch. I'm really hoping he went out to Latias here. That's what I'm kind of hoping happened. I don't know if it's what's going to happen, but that's what I'm hoping has happened. I think he did. It's his only way of checking this. He isn't Bianca. I'm pretty sure that's Latias. Yep. Sweet. So this is really, really, really good for us. 110% we click Flash Cannon. We are an offensive Heatran. I don't need to get rocks up. I need to weaken this Latias right now. As Hidden Power Ground's going to happen, I have the Sugar for this shit. I came prepared. I'm going to be able to eat that hit up. That did literally 0. Sugar Berry weakens it. We can get off a huge Flash Cannon here against the Latias, and this is definitely going to give us a huge chance. That does nothing, but it does reveal leftovers. Okay, this is good. So another Hidden Power Ground probably kills us here, but that's fine because I think it's in range already of dying to Mega Absol Pursuit, which is really, really important here. He won't want to risk dying to Sucker Punch, so definitely feel like I can sack off Heatran here and get off the Pursuit with the Mega Absol, and then we're good. He could still go for Draco and kill us, that is a thing, but he's lefty, so maybe it doesn't kill, I don't know. I haven't calculated that, actually. Mega Absol. Can Mega Absol take a Draco? I don't know. It certainly cannot, but that's if it's Life Orb. This is obviously just revealed leftovers. It's still a very good roll to kill us. But at the same time, he knows that I have Sucker Punch, so I feel like he will switch out to Emboar. I can then Pursuit Trap him. And then if Emboar comes in, I have to hard switch out to Nidoqueen and hope that he chooses to Superpower for some reason. I definitely have to sack Heatran here because Hidden Power Ground's probably going to happen again. I could go directly into Absol, but sacking Heatran makes a lot more sense at this point. I do honestly think I still lose from here, guys. That crit on my Gengar, I think, has cost us the game. If Gengar hadn't died there and got rid of the Mega Altaria, I still would have had Tangrowth pretty much just chilling at full health, doing whatever he wanted to do, and could have been a lot better. I definitely had the Gengar still in the back to deal with this. Like, if you look at the rest of the team right now, like, I could just spam Shadow Ball, which would have been nice having it. Although it would have only been on like a couple of HP, he didn't have a way of setting up rocks other than Metagross, so that's really unfortunate. Also the misplay with, because he switches. Is he going to go to Ember? Goes to Yuck. What are these? Wait. Is he giving me a chance? Because I'm going to Flash Cannon again here for damage. Doesn't do a hell of a lot, but what I want to do here actually is go for the... I mean, I don't know what Muck can do to me, so I'm actually just going to go for the Magma Storm, and then I can get my Stealth Rocks on the next turn. I think that's my appropriate play, because... Oh, come on! Oh, this game, seriously, has just not been a friend to me. Oh, don't do this to me, Kingdra. Don't do these tactics, man. Don't do this, please. Magma Storm, just hit and trap him. This is just stupid. This game would have gone so much differently. Oh my god, if that Magma Storm had hit. Okay, so this one hits. Should still do a decent amount of damage because it is my strongest stab move on my Heatran. Does do a good amount of damage. We trap him in. He's going to go for another stockpile. That's okay. We can play around this, I think. So obviously he raises his defense, which just sucks. He may have the rest, which is obviously a problem. But the Magma Storm is going to be getting off good residual over time. That's good. That's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my rocks because at this point I might as well. I should be attacking this thing, but if it has the rest, then I mean, there's not much I'm going to be able to do here, guys. Unless he has Pain Split. That's fine. If our Pain Split is your only way to heal yourself, we're fine here. That does nothing. I'm actually doing more now with Magma Storm. So I got my rocks up basically for free. You're going to take that Magma Storm damage real quick. So this is actually decent for us now. So what I want to do now is actually go for Flash Cannon Spadef drops, because that's definitely my most optimal play. We have seen Stockpile from this Muck, and we have seen Pain Split from this Muck. I'm not sure what its two attacking moves are. I'm going to choose the Flash Cannon here, really hoping for a crit or a Spadef drop. That would be ideal. We don't get either. He stockpiles again. This is very, very frustrating. I'm hoping Magma Storm can last for at least this turn. I believe it's going to, and that's definitely going to make things interesting, because that's going to put him in a range where maybe... I don't think a Magma Storm will kill him, but I basically have to go for Flash Cannon, try and get a Spadef drop here. It's still my best play. Definitely really confused by what Kingdra is doing, though. I'm just going to go for the Flash Cannon. He's going to Pain Split again, but, like, I don't know. Like, this is... Muck getting weakened is still good for me, so I don't know. I really don't know. I think he's going to be free from Magma Storm now. No, it's still going to get hurt by Magma Storm. If I had Earth Power, this would have been over a long time ago, but I decided to have HP Grass because Omastar is a thing. I have to go for Flash Cannon again. This is just a weird strategy, Kingdra. I don't know what you're doing, man. If that first Magma Storm was hit, I think Muck would have gone down by now because he wouldn't have had the boost and over time, but then again he may have got more back from Pain Split, so it's really hard to say, but it was just really unfortunate that I missed two. Oh, this battle's going to go for so long. It's not even anywhere near done because I mean, actually it's getting pretty close to a finish, because if this thing goes down, what I can also do is go into Absol, and Absol has a really good chance just for the fact that I can click Knock Off. So I'm going to go Flash Cannon. Can I please get the crit? Please. Come on, give me a crit back. Or a Spadef drop. Nothing. Okay. Great. I don't see what the point of weakening me here is, either, because if you don't have an attacking move that's going to kill me, what's the point? But Magma Storm is coming in clutch here, getting the residual. If I had Plume, still would have been nice to be able to get the burn chance, potentially, but from here, Flash Cannon should be a pretty good chance to kill. I could go for Magma Storm, but I'm deciding to go for Flash Cannon, because the Spadef drops are still going to be really nice, and the chance of getting a crit, you know, there's a lot of things to add up, and we don't get the crit or anything. He goes for the Shadow Punch. That should not be able to kill us from here, because we have Bulk, so... yeah, if we can get the Magma Storm off this turn, I think the Magma Storm is actually going to end right now. Yeah. So, I believe a Magma Storm here, though, from Heatran will be able to kill. I also think a Flash Cannon will kill. And I actually think my best play is to... is it, though? it really depends on if Sucker Punch does enough on my Nidoqueen. Because he's seen that I have it. It depends on how much Assault Vest Nidoqueen can do to a Latias. That's what it really comes down to here. Because Sucker Punch here, it does enough to the point where I could Pursuit Trap it, and then sack Nidoqueen, and then I think the combo of Mega Absol, I have to, I think, go for the Magma Storm and hope I kill, and go from there. Please hit the Magma Storm, puppy. Please. Thank you. This should be able to kill. Even though he has 3 stockpiles, this should realistically kill him, and it does. Okay, alright. So that annoying ass muck finally dies to Heatran. Okay. So, regardless of the result, it's going to be a close battle, but I definitely feel like it's close now. Muck was again annoying thing, it's out of the way, so now definitely what I have the advantage of is I can sack off my Heatran, hit a Latias, and then go straight into my Mega Absol and have a chance. The issue is that Emboar, Sucker Punch plus Metagross Bullet Punch should be able to kill my Nidoqueen, and as I said, Absol is not able to kill the Emboar by itself at all. So this is definitely going to be an iffy one. My only other chance is, I don't know, like, if he goes Emboar here, then I can get possibly with the fact that if he doesn't go for Sucker Punch, I potentially have the chance with Heatran to get off enough damage with a Magma Storm to the point where he gets put in play rough range. That could be really clutch, because then I could basically click Knock Off twice, because it's a lefty's Latias, and win. Because I believe I can take a Metagross Bullet Punch, but then again I could also just go for Sucker Punch against the Metagross, and I should realistically be fine. Not Mega Metagross, just a regular Metagross against a Mega Absol. How much is Sucker Punch doing? Sucker Punch does a lot. It doesn't actually kill, depending on the Metagross spread, but even with no HP investment, Sucker Punch is doing 77 to 91, and Knockoff is doing even less, but then again, I believe that's a Metagross with no item. I would be correct in that statement. If it did have an item, then Mega Absol's Knockoff is a roll. It's a 62.5, but then again, if I make us both level 50, it does go Emboar, so this is actually a really good situation for me, if I can take advantage of it. So the one thing I'm just checking, guys, is if Mega Metagross can... not Mega Metagross, just Metagross in general can kill my Absol from here. So a Bullet Punch, even if it's banded, is not going to be able to kill me, so that definitely puts me in a good spot. My play here, 110% is to Magma Storm. He has seen that I have Flash Cannon and Magma Storm, probably just going to go for the safe other attack. He may go for Sucker Punch. I just click Magma Storm here, guys. There is no reason to do anything stupid. We connect. That is huge. Holy shit. That is huge. Oh my god. Why did you let me do that? Why did you let me do that? Oh my god. Okay, so now what I can do is go into China, and I think the game's over. Yeah, because China comes in here. I mean, the game's over by going into Absol, I believe, anyway, because the question is, banded Metagross does 56.4 to 67.1 with a jolly Bullet Punch. I'm looking at Adamant now. So Adamant Metagross Bullet Punch is doing 62.1 to 73.5 to a Mega Absol. Okay, so that's the calc I'm looking at right now. What I just need to see is how much is an Adamant Emboar doing to me with Sucker Punch if it has no item that's going to assist it and it is level 50. The worst it can do to me is 27.5 to 30.7. So let me just type in Metagross again. Guys, I need to make sure. I need to make sure that there is no way this can be brought back. I don't think it can. So the maximum it could do was 30. The maximum that a Adamant Choice Band level 50 Bullet Punch can do to me is it has a chance, so I can't take that risk. I have to go China. Can't take the risk. China has to come in here, and what I need to just calc is whether I can actually kill this thing with Ice Punch. Because that's definitely the play I want to make here, is to go for Ice Punch, because I know I outspeed the Emboar. I know Emboar though has decent defense, so that's the thing I'm definitely trying to keep in mind when I'm about to make this play. I know I'm taking a lot of time, guys, but this is important. I didn't expect to get back into this battle at all. I've had so much hacks in this battle. I need to see how much I am jolly-natured, not lax, please. Don't give me a lax nature. I am jolly. I have Sheer Force, yes, but no Life Orb. How much does Ice Punch do to Emboar? That is not the damage I'm looking for. It kills. Surely it kills. Emboar should die to an Ice Punch here, and if Latias comes in, it's catching these hands. I just click Ice Punch. This should kill the Emboar. And it does. Okay. Whew. Okay, Emboar dies to Nidoqueen. I believe, guys, that we might have it now. The only thing now that could potentially ruin us is Colberberry Metagross is the only thing left. But if he sends in Metagross now, that tells us something. I'm expecting Latias. What I haven't checked is, obviously it's not a Life Orb Latias, so offensive support obviously maybe has 252 attack, 252 special. I haven't seen it go for an attacking move yet, but it definitely has leftovers. And at a level 50, Psyshock would be able to kill me. What I don't know about though is if Psychic would be able to kill me because of my Assault Vest. Latias is going to come in here, so even with my Assault Vest, I am not going to be able... Oh, no, that's not an Assault Vest. That's a Lansat Berry. I changed it to the wrong thing. Assault Vest Nidoqueen. How well are you taking a Psychic? Not well enough to the point where you live it. And I think I just have to go for Sucker Punch for damage. Yeah, I have to go for Sucker Punch for damage. It's just... It is my only play. I can't risk going into Absol here, because I can basically win this game with Absol. So I just click Sucker Punch here without any care in the world. He knows that I have Sucker. He just lets it take it. We do a lot. Oh, yes! We killed the Latias. That is amazing. Oh, my God. And now, guys, what I can do here to pretty much seal it, I think. I think it already is sealed though, because Metagross comes in. Like I said, only one I'm really worried about is Banded, but what I need to check is if Max Attack, level 50 Metagross Bullet Punch can kill me, because there's no way this Metagross is outspeeding me. I'm pretty confident, unless he's Jolly. Does Jolly outspeed me? I don't think so. I think I speed... No, did I speed creep that high, is the question. Because I think I go for Sucker Punch here, guys, and the reason is because he won't go for Bullet Punch. If he's max speed, I go for Sucker Punch because that will allow me to also pop a potential Colberberry, allowing my Absol to come in and just win. I think that's my play, but I don't want to choke this game away. So let me just take the 50 seconds that I've got to actually do this properly. So my Nidoqueen has how much speed investment? It hits 129, so a Jolly Metagross would outspeed me. Now, I can't risk that. If he has Rock Polish, that's all the more to him, but I have to go for Sucker Punch here again. I just Sucker Punch here. It fails. Does he have Rock Polish? He has Agility, so he does have the Agility, but this is fine because I have Sucker Punch on my Mega Absol, as well as obviously Sucker Punch on this. Do I go for another one? I think I have to go for another Sucker Punch here and just play the mind games, because at this point I still have Sucker Punch in the back, but Sucker Punch doesn't work with Thingy. If he goes for Zen here, I think we're still okay. That was... I said if he had Rock Polish or Agility, it's going to be close. I really thought we pulled this back, and now I'm not too sure. It might just come down to a last turn play between Mega Absol and against Metagross. Because Sucker Punch will fail on the potential Bullet Punch, and he knows that. So then it comes down to if I predict him to go for the other thing or what. Because I think at the end of the day, if he doesn't go for Bullet Punch here, Nidoqueen's going to be able to kill him. Well, not kill him, but get off the damage I need with the Sucker. That was a really risky play. He is going to BP, so my Sucker Punch isn't going to mean shit. And I don't even die. He is Life Orb. So I'm going to Sucker Punch and it fails, obviously. And I'm going to eat you now, as I know he's going to be able to kill me. And it comes down now to literally a 50-50. So he knows that he has Bullet Punch, and I have my Mega Absol. So he knows he outspeeds me no matter what. I think he knows that all he has to do here is click Bullet Punch, and he has it. But I think from this range, the only play I can make, guys, is to Mega Evolve a knockoff. Because he's going to think that he can take me out potentially with the BP, because he can't risk. He absolutely cannot risk dying to Sucker Punch here. Because Sucker Punch from Mega Absol definitely kills from this range. And knockoff... knockoff is a chance, I think. Hold on. I think, yeah, if he's Life Orb... So here's the thing, if he's Life Orb, then I think knockoff will get the job done. It's such a 50-50 now. It's basically, it comes down to this, guys. I can Sucker Punch here, and he knows that. So he either goes for the Bullet Punch, but the thing is that a Adamant, even if he's Adamant Nature, which he might just be. He might just be Adamant Natured. Life Orb, Bullet Punch is what I need to calc right now. Adamant, Life Orb, Bullet Punch is not killing me. My play is to Mega Evolve and Knockoff. If he goes for Bullet Punch, I will live it and be able to kill him with the Knockoff. I gotta do it, guys. I'm going for game. It comes down to this one turn. Does he go for the Bullet Punch predicting me? Or does he predict me not to Sucker Punch? Because he knows Sucker Punch would kill. It comes down to this. What say you? He Bullet Punches. We live this. As long as you don't crit, we live this. We tank this. Come on, CM Punk. Come on, CM Punk. Hit him with the GTS. Hit him with it. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, I literally thought we had lost that battle. I am speechless right now. I probably just woke up my parents too, but I don't care. Oh my god, GG Kingdra. That's possibly one of the best battles I played. I did not expect to come back in that battle. That was basically last turn down to a 50-50 of whether he was going to go for the Meteor Mash to kill me or the Bullet Punch knowing that I could Sucker Punch, and thankfully I got the prediction right and your Tampa Bay Frogadiers get a 1-0 win. We are equal now with the Colorado Rapidash, both at 2 wins and a +5 differential, and we play each other next week. But that may be one of the most intense battles since the Summer Showdown tournament I played. I literally thought after I foolishly sacked off Cress, after he got the crit on my Gengar, that we had no chance to bring that battle back, but we did. And we got the 1-0. Props to Kingdra, guys. Go subscribe to his channel. This was an insanely good battle, but man, I gotta go. This is like 12:15 in the morning as well. I need to get some sleep. I'm just so hyped right now. I cannot believe it. Alright, we go 2-0. Amazing. I will be back with some more videos, but yeah, this is TheVerd, and I'm out this